What's up, guys? Back at you with the 75 gallon. We moved all the Tetras to this tank. So I added all the silver tip Tetras and the cardinal Tetras and the rummy nose Tetras. The light just came on and a lot of the cardinals are over here chilling out at the bottom right now. And all the rummies are actually behind that plant, which they kind of stay. I'm going to try to draw them out though and give them a little bit of food. I got some of that good. What we got? Can you see it? Omega-1 fish flakes. Oh yeah, that'd draw them out. Check out the action now. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. And I feed this tank. I give them fish flakes one day. I give them krill another day. I also give them the Bug Pro, and then occasionally they get a treat like some brine shrimp or some bloodworms. They eat a lot. I only feed them once a day though. But this tank is looking amazing. We took all the Tetras out of the bedroom tank, and I'm actually considering taking all the Tetras out of this tank and put them in the 35 gallon hex tank. Not quite sure yet. I haven't been doing too much. And do you see the how clean the leaves are? You see that one bristle nose right there? That's the oldest fish I've had. I think it's 5 years old now. It's a female. She's had many babies. I went ahead and separated the male, but they were in my 55 gallon, keeping that tank clean. And I could not figure out how to get the Nubius. There's this black stuff all over them, and the same thing with the Java Fern. And I busted out the bristlenose pleco, and I swear, guys, you should put one in every tank. I also feed them zucchini twice a week, but they're able to survive with one in this tank by just cleaning up the algae, and the two zucchini I give them once a week. But look at this tank. Check out how many fish are in it. A lot of people would say it might be overstocked. I can't say I disagree with you, but I'm doing a 75% water change right now once a week, and I'm able to maintain nitrates at a safe level. This is my rainbow tank. You see the big denison barbs. They're 3-4 years old also, and they're big boys. And I'm actually considering one day doing a tank of denison barbs, because there's another variant out there. I don't know if you've seen them. It's a gold version. I was watching a gentleman on YouTube, and he had that gold version with the red, and it just looks amazing. One day, you never know, I might just do a Roseline shark tank. I recommend at least a 4-foot tank, because these guys dart. When they get scared, they dart, and they'll dart so fast to the other side they can kill themselves by running into the glass. So you need a big tank for them, and they swim around a lot, as you'll see, and they get most of the food. That's why I put so much, but they're huge. They're 5-6 inches each. You can see some of I added a few Bozemanis, smaller males. I added 3 of those as well to this tank. You can see the millenniums, the albino millenniums are just thriving. I have 1 Kamaka rainbow left. I've struggled with the Kamaka, so I've kept them 3 times. And every time, one by one, they just fall off. I don't know. And they fight a lot more compared to the rest of the rainbows. It's one of my favorite fish. You can see the one blue one I have left over there. And he has like a white stripe down his head, which is beautiful. Hey guys, if you could take a second real quick and click the like button and the subscribe button. I just want to tell you guys, I really appreciate y'all. I'm getting 150, 200 views a day. I think I'm up to 86 subscribers now, and that means so much to me, guys. I appreciate y'all taking the time to click subscribe, and to click that like button. It gets my content out there. I've got over 3,000 views on my videos on my cichlid tank, how to keep cichlids, and should you keep cichlids. And I appreciate everybody watching, taking time to comment. Means a lot to me. That's why I do this. I want to inspire people and let them know there's all kinds of fish out there. And oh, look at the cardinals over there on the left now. They finally came out beautiful. You can still see the rummies down there. I have one Bolivian ram also down there near the bottom, but the rummies don't come out. The cardinals usually hold up that left side. With rainbows, I think those ember tetras are the perfect tetra for the rainbows, because they'll maintain that top with the rainbows. The cardinals and the rummies, they stay at the bottom of the tank, and I'm not a big fan. The cardinals will come out a little bit, not quite as shy, but this group of rummies I have is terrible. I had them in the bedroom tank, and all they did was hide, and I moved them to this tank, and they were coming out a little bit, but it still seems like they hide a lot. And it's sad, because rainbow or rummy nose is my favorite tetra, is my #1 tetra. Something about that red nose and that flag tail. It's not very colorful like the cardinals, but for me, I love the way they school. When they're going back and forth and you got 50 of them up on the glass, it looks amazing. I love schooling fish, love it. But this tank is looking amazing. 75 gallon. I got a Fx6 and a Fx4. People are like, oh, you can't do that on a 75 gallon, way too much flow. Guys, it works. It also depends on how you adjust your intakes. So from the Fx6 and Fx4, you see I cut it super short right there, and both are pointing up at the top, at the surface. So you're getting that super surface agitation. I mean, you can see it just rumbling right there at the top. Great surface agitation, which means great oxygen in the tank. This tank, I don't lose fish in, ever. I've never, I mean, very old age. That's the only reason I'll lose a fish in this tank. I did lose my Bosemani, which was 5 years old, but look at that stud in the silver. He's at least 4 inches long. He's huge. He's not quite as big as my buddy Neil Franks. I mean, he's got a 5-6 incher over there, and beautiful fish. The Java Fern on the left on wood I got from Aquarium Co-op. The one on the right, my fiance bought from a local fish store for me, brought it home. I ordered some Anubias, and I planted it on, I glued it to the top of the wood, and this is what it's done. And if you remember just a few videos ago, I cut every one of those Anubias leaf off of the plant because they're black. I mean, they were not green. They were still growing, and they were thick and bushy. And what I've come to the conclusion, guys, I'm putting a bristlenose pleco in every one of my tanks. Even my cichlid tank, I'm gonna put a bristlenose pleco in. Check out my Bosemani, guys. He just popped. I just fed them, and I was sitting down reviewing my video, and he just started popping off his breeding colors, and him and the 2 females that are in there were just wrestling around inside that Java Fern. Also one of those big millenniums, and the Kamako was also trying to breed with the females. I'm hoping. Oh, check out the Dojo Loach in the back, guys. He is definitely not to be missed. Gorgeous fish, a highly underrated fish in the hobby. If you, look at him in the back, boop boop boop, and he runs across the front of the glass all day long. Typically, sometimes you won't see him for a couple days. He'll actually go underneath that Java Fern on wood, like nestle himself underneath it. And I thought he died, and I had to go find him. He was under there chilling. I didn't see him for a couple days, but when he's out, and he's going across the front of the glass. But I was hoping to catch some more of that breeding activity. Look at his color. You see that blue? Amazing. Oh, Bubba. 1 second, Bubba. We're making a video. I'll let you out in a minute. We're going to wrap the video up there, guys. I wanted to show y'all. I really wanted to catch those 2 females. You see that Millennium following him back and forth, too? Yeah. Oh, there they go. Get in there. Do it. Bubba, relax. Hold up, guys. Sorry about that. I had to let my dog out. He's aggressive. He tells me when it's time to go in or out. But I appreciate you guys watching my videos. You see them chasing each other? That's cool stuff with the hobby, guys. Seeing these fish, their breeding activity. See how his color, you can see in the first half of the video, he had none of that blue showing. He had the yellow showing, but he's flexing that blue hard for the females, trying to get them over there. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. I'm just trying to make a few more educational videos, more about the intakes and outtakes on the Fx6. I get that question a lot. Please stay tuned. I appreciate y'all watching, guys. Peace.